Dokia, and I'm your host of the Good Kid Marketing Podcast. And this is my daddy, Krishna Dokia. And
It's okay.
Daddy Dokia.
Yeah, Daddy Dokia.
Hey, Daddy.
Yes.
So what are we talking about today?
Well, today I thought we could cover customer experience and customer service, as it's like such a big part of marketing. Right. Now let's start off with, what does customer service mean to you, Liam?
That means to me, like, if you don't have, like, if you're in your store and somebody's smiling at you, and then say, hey, how's it going? And that's good customer service. Okay,
right? So what's an example of bad customer service?
So, like, if you don't have, like, a straw or napkins or anything.
When you're at a restaurant?
If you're at the restaurant or if you're at home.
Okay. Well, maybe not at home, but at the restaurant. Okay, so you have no napkins.
Or if you're at a restaurant and you have no napkins or something.
Yeah.
If you don't have a straw or napkins. And there's literally nobody around you can ask. That's bad.
That's bad service.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's if you have to wait a long time to find someone to ask for things. You know, the way I look at customer service, the customer service specifically is, for people at a store or that are selling something or a product or a service that is not anticipating your needs, and they're not paying you any attention.
Right.
And customer experience is that as well. And so what I find interesting is, in marketing, right? Daddy is in marketing. Daddy has a lot of friends in marketing, and we spend awful lot of time. We spend money. We spend time. We come up with really good ideas on driving people, right? To do business with you, right? To get money from them, and they want to pay you. They come to your store or they come to your website, and then it's not friendly, right? It's not inviting. They're not anticipating your needs. They're not paying you any attention, right? And we've all been there. We've been into a store, or it's easy to say retail store, but you go in there and you're like, they don't even care that you're there. They treat you like you're just a nobody, right? And so that's not a good feeling.
No, that's not a good feeling.
That's not a good feeling. But we had a really good customer experience week this week. So, we're in the holidays right now. It's Christmas coming up, so super excited about that, right? We got a Santa letterbox back here somewhere.
Yeah.
And
it's right there.
He's right there, and he's going to write some letters. He's got the elf on the shelf is coming every night and playing really, really silly tricks. But last week, we had an interesting family week. This is on the heels of, we went to Florida, and you got to meet your cousins over Thanksgiving. Where do some of your cousins live?
So California, that's where my dad really works, right?
Right.
He has an office there. But,
Speaking to the camera.
So some of them live in California, and some live in Massachusetts, and a lot of places.
A lot of places, but you got to meet a lot of cousins for the first time, which is kind of fun. And then we went back to school, and we're all busy, right? And then last week was an interesting week for the Dokia family, right? Don't laugh. You told me not to laugh, so I'm telling that our friends that are listening and watching, that mommy had a little, she fell, what did she do? What did she do to her foot?
Sprained her foot.
She sprained her foot, okay? Now, what does she have on her foot?
A boot.
And she has crutches, right? And she's getting better, so that's exciting. But the same week, what happened to you?
I got sick.
You got sick. You had strep throat and the flu. And what about baby Brindley?
She got strep.
It was a very interesting week. And then mommy had an allergic reaction to some food.
2 times.
So, and I'm not laughing, so don't tell mommy I was laughing, okay? But we went to the urgent care ER in our family 5 times in 1 week in the span of 4 days. And it was 5 days. So once a day. Mommy is on first name basis over there. They know her name. But before we get into that story, you told me you were going to tell me a knock-knock joke in the middle of the podcast. Did you want to tell me that knock-knock joke?
Knock-knock.
Who's there?
Cindy Lou.
Cindy Lou who?
Cindy Lou.
Ah, that's too funny. Okay, so we go to this urgent care, and Mommy knows them. They know Mommy. They're like, "Oh, Miss Dokia, you're back, and back again, and back again," right? But the customer service was really good. Right. You have to say that everyone paid attention to us. They smiled at us. They were nice to us.
Right.
But even when you walked into the little urgent care, it's a local urgent care, what did you see? How did you feel when you walked in? Was it like cold and like ugly, or was it clean and nice and pretty? And tell us about where that TV area was. What was there?
There was a TV. There was snacks, and there was like there's a couch, and there was a Christmas tree.
What? Yeah, I remember that Christmas tree.
Like that Christmas tree was almost like bigger than ours.
It was pretty big, and it was beautiful.
Actually, it was bigger than ours.
Yeah, it was.
Because ours is 10 feet to 9 feet, but that one is 11 feet to
12 feet, maybe.
Yeah,
it's sad that he's only 5 years old and he's bought so many Christmas trees with Mommy already that he knows the height of the Christmas trees and what's going to fit in our house. So he's being trained for future Christmas tree shopping, right? But it was very warm. It was very inviting. They had some snacks. They had a coffee machine for Daddy because Daddy loves coffee, right? But then, we went back. And, every time they brought you, like, how did they treat you? What did they do for you to occupy your time? Did they do anything special for you? Like coloring books and stuff?
Oh yeah, coloring books and
crayons and toys, and it was really. I was like, this is better than our playroom upstairs, right?
I mean, yes. I have a lot of toys upstairs.
You do,
it's
you do.
Me, actually.
And then we have we also got little gifts on the way out. So Mommy is special because she has her own hoodie from the urgent care. So like, because she's been there so much in the last week, they figured she might as well be an employee or something. I don't know. But Brinley got a toy. What was her toy?
It was a rubber ducky.
A rubber ducky, right? You could always use those in the bathtub. And then what about you? What did you get?
I got a stuffed animal sloth. Even Brinley.
Oh, you both got one? I didn't realize it. You both got one each? Oh, cool. Now, it wasn't a real sloth?
No.
You sure about that?
I'm sure it was just a stuffed animal.
So let me ask you a question, right? So if you ever, have to go to the doctor, right? Or the urgent care rather, and you cut your finger or whatever,
or
would you go back to that place? Do you prefer that place?
Oh yeah.
And why would you want to go back?
Because them take care of other people. Because
they do. That's their job, right?
Right.
But as far as
they are doctors.
They are doctors. But what about the experience? Is it because you would go back because of the experience, right? Because it's super nice, it's fun and friendly. Would you tell would you tell other people about it to go there? You would.
Yes.
Do you know what that's called?
What?
It's called word of mouth marketing. That is called giving a testimonial and a referral.
Yeah.
Right? You would refer your friend, like your best friend. You're like, hey, if you ever hurt yourself, you should go to the urgent care at that one because I know them. They're super nice. They'll take care of you. They're very smart, but they also have chocolates and snacks and whatever. It's the extra touch that they did that makes you want to use them again, right? That's what it's all about.
Right, that's actually what it's all about.
It's all about, right? I agree.
I
Now,
agree too.
can we talk about something real quick? Because it is the holidays.
I mean, yes.
And we didn't talk about this before our podcast. Usually we have a meeting. He calls a meeting. He says, Daddy, let's talk about this. Okay, so just so the audience knows, he actually dictates what we're going to talk about. Because I wanted to talk about the Georgia Bulldogs losing the game against Alabama. That's what I wanted to talk about, right?
That's what I wanted to talk about too.
We had a family meeting about that, didn't we? We have to be better supporters of the Georgia Bulldogs. But because it's the holidays, there's something called Toys for Tots. Have you heard of this?
No.
Okay, so when you go to, like, say, you go to the store with mommy or daddy, and they have the big white box and there's toys inside of it. Have you seen that?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
You saw that?
There's actually one at my school.
There is one at your school? Okay, so let's talk about Toys for Tots. So Toys for Tots is you donate toys.
Right, I heard that actually.
Yeah, so when we go into the store, what we're trying right now, because Mr. Liam takes his wallet everywhere he goes, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna buy my own toys, and that's fine, but you have to buy someone else a toy as well.
Right. As well. Yeah.
So today, right after this recording, he doesn't know this, but we're going on a little adventure.
I actually know that.
You know that? I already told you we're going on an adventure, but what we're going to do is we're going to go buy 2 toys.
We can donate?
Correct. Not for you. I know it's going to be very hard. You can buy one small toy for yourself and a little bit bigger one for someone else.
Okay.
Okay? And so it's so we just wanted to add that piece. It's part of what we're doing as far as training this young man to be an outstanding good person. So Liam, let's do this. And this is a short episode. It's only like 12, 13 minutes long or something. But before we wrap up, because we got a couple more episodes coming after this, or a lot more episodes really. But do you want to tell them about what's happening in 1 month from now? Do you remember what I told you? What is this sticker right here? And this shirt? What is that?
Good Kid Marketing.
No, the Good Marketing magazine.
Oh yeah.
So in 1 month, we're launching the first issue of the Good Marketing magazine that will be available on goodmarketingmag.com. Right? And we want everyone to read it.
Yes.
There's even a little article about this young man.
Even everybody in the world, actually.
Everybody in the world should read it. There's a lot of good content, right? If you're in marketing, you should definitely subscribe on the website, and you'll get a link to the magazine. It's going to be a digital magazine, the first quarter of 2024 for January, February, and March. And yeah, I mean, I think that, if you're in marketing, whether you're an executive, whether you are 5 years old and you can read, you ought to be kind of plugged into this magazine because it has a lot of good content that meets the needs for a lot of marketers. So that's our shameless plug, right?
Right.
Now, do you want to say, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah to anyone?
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays. All right, thank you so much. And we are actually syndicating now to Apple and everywhere podcasts can be listened to. So share, subscribe, comment, like, continue to share. So we really appreciate your support. And
good luck.
Good luck.